Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Mary with Cupcake, and we're here at Spanish Fort Library for story time. So you know that means it's Wednesday. And did you know that April is I think it's National Poetry Month. Did you know that, Cupcake? No? Well, it is. And so we might sing a poem today. Would you like to do that? But I wanted you to meet a special friend that I found up here at the library. And it's a snail. Do you see that snail? Can you say hello to the snail? Hello. That's Sylvester the Spanish Fort Library snail. And if you come up to the library, you might see him one day. But he is a snail, and sometimes you might see a snail in your garden. Have you ever seen a snail in the garden, Cupcake? Yes, we have snails in our garden. And so I just thought you might like to meet Sylvester, and we're going to sing a poem about a garden. Would you like to hear that poem? Okay, well, let me get that out. And Cupcake, you sit down here so I can hold this up. It's called Grow Some Food. Look at this big poetry book I have. It's big songs. You probably have seen it before. We might have even sung this one before. Look at that. Isn't that a big? Ooh, he wants to get into that garden. You see a garden, don't you? And he's trying to get in the picture. You can't get into that garden, Miss Sylvester. But we're going to sing Grow Some Food. And it goes to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So you can sing along. If you can read, you might be able to even read the words. Grow, grow, grow some food, sow seeds in a row. In a window box or pot, the food will be homegrown. Loads, loads, loads of food you've grown, loads to eat. You can give some food away, give people a treat. And look, that's what they're doing. They're growing food and they're helping other people to have good food. I hope that you get to plant a garden. That's fun to do. Do any of you have a garden growing? You'll have to let me know. So that is in honor of Poetry Month and April being a good time to plant a garden. And we hope you'll come back and visit us again. Well, we're here in your library, so I know we'll see you again, right, Sylvester? Yes. Yes, we'll see you again. Okay, bye-bye. There he goes. He's crawling off to see if he can find something to munch on. I hope he won't chew on the books. And I found this book at the library today, and I don't think I've ever read this. And it's called How to Be a Lion. Look at that lion. Have you ever heard of that book? It's by Ed Vere. And it is a Spanish Fort Library book. How to Be a Lion. And it says the world is full of ideas, big ones, small ones, good ones, bad ones. Some think this, others think that. Some say there's only one way to be a lion. Do you think there's only one way to be a lion? Look, there's a little mouse, and here's the lions in the bush. They say lions are fierce. If they catch you, they will chomp you. Crunch, crunch, chomp. And there's the little mouse running away from those 3 lions. Do you see the 3 lions? 1, 2, 3. They say a lion can't be gentle. Well, they haven't met Leonard. Leonard loves to walk by himself, feeling the sun warm his back and the grass under his paws. You see, he's taking a walk. And there's little butterflies flying over his head. Some days Leonard walks to his thinking hill. There's his thinking hill. Sometimes he thinks important thoughts. Sometimes he daydreams. Somewhere in between he hums quietly and plays with words, putting them together this way, then that way, making them into poems. Leonard likes to write poems. Some say, wait, lions are not gentle. Lions do not write poems. And if a lion met a duck, bad luck for that duck. Crunch, crunch, chomp. But if Leonard met a duck, what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? Let's turn the page and see. "Hello," said Leonard. "I'm Leonard." "Hello," said the duck. "I'm Mary Ann." "I'm writing a poem," said Leonard, "but I'm stuck. Will you help me?" "You're in luck," said Mary Ann. "I'm a poetic duck." Together they played with Leonard's poem until the words came unstuck. You know, I have a friend that likes to write poetry, and her name's Mary Ann. Leonard and Mary Ann found they liked each other. Under the sun in the long grass they lay together, and they played. Look at that duck has a little skateboard, and Leonard has a scooter. They went for walks and had long, meandering conversations, a mixture of quacks and quiet roars. And quack, quack. Let's turn the page and see what happens to this friendship between a lion and a duck. At night they watched for shooting stars. Oh, look, the sky is dark. And made wishes if they saw them. "Do you think the universe has edges?" quacked Mary Ann. "If it doesn't," said Leonard, "will we fall off? Out?" Together they are happy. They wish for nothing more than this. Some say that a lion should have chomped a duck by now. One day a pack of fierce lions came prowling around. "What's going on here?" they growled. "Why hasn't this duck been chomped?" "This duck is Mary Ann," said Leonard. "She's my friend, and nobody will chomp her." So he's not going to let them chomp that duck, because that's his friend, right? That's what friends do. They stand up for each other. The fierce lions came closer. Uh-oh. "We heard you're gentle. We heard you make up poems, but not chomping a duck. You've gone too far." The fierce lions growled and roared. "There's only one way to be a lion, Leonard. You must be fierce." Oh, I don't know if he can be fierce. Leonard is sad. "Must I be fierce?" said Leonard. "Must I change?" "They're wrong," quacked Mary Ann, "and we will show them why." Leonard and Mary Ann went to the thinking hill. They thought hard. After a while, Leonard hummed a serious hum, and ideas started to form. Mary Ann quacked a serious quack. The idea grew. They put their words together like this, like that, building them into a poem that made sense of what they thought. Finally, they were ready. They wrote a poem together. Leonard took a deep breath. "I'll say this quietly. I needn't roar to be heard. I can be a friend to a bee or a bird. You said I must change. I must chomp Mary Ann. But chomping your friends is a terrible plan. Let nobody say just one way is true. There are so many ways that you can be you. If there must be a must, then this we must try. Why don't you be you and I will be I?" "Some say words can't change the world," Leonard says. "If they make you think, then maybe they can." And I think, look, that lion's looking up at the butterflies. I think he's starting to understand Leonard. Is there just one way to be a lion? I don't think so. Do you? Is that the end of the story? Is there one more page? Let's see. Trying to turn the page. This book is for those who daydream and those who think for themselves. That is the end of the story. They're sitting there on top of the thinking hill. Did you like that story? And you know what else I found here in the library along with this book? I found a lion. And look, it says, do you think this is a gentle lion or one that roars? What do you think? Let's see. Are you a gentle lion or do you roar? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Are you gentle? Oh, you just roar quietly, don't you? You're a shaggy lion, aren't you? You've got big paws. I think you are a funny looking lion. And you're a gentle one. You're going to be our friend too, right? Yes. And do you like to read books? Yes. The lion likes to read books. So this is another friend up here at the Spanish Fort Library, a friendly, fuzzy lion. And we're so glad you came to Storytime today. And you know, since April is Poetry Month, you might want to get some rocks. You might have some outside, or you might even go. I found at Dollar Tree you can buy a bag of rocks for $1. You get lots of rocks. But you can sometimes find them outside, and you can write words. You can write words on your rocks. This one I wrote love, and I wrote welcome. But you could put your words, you might be able to make a poem with words on rocks, or you might just draw some pictures. So maybe today you can paint some rocks. And we enjoyed doing story time today for you, and I hope you're having a good day and a fun day, and I hope we'll see you soon at the library, don't we, Cupcake? So bye-bye. See you soon.